Hi everybody. I thought since we do chickens in our own backyard, I might as well do my teaching presentation by video. Here we have the house, not but 50 feet from our chicken coop, so very much zone 1 since we do visit it every day. And what do we do for our chickens? Well, we are currently purchasing organic grain, but we hope to eventually grow forage crops in our high tunnel, especially in the winter. And we make sure to opt to reduce the amount of grain as much as we can by purchasing chickens that are Icelandic breeds, which are the Icelandic breed, which is a landrace, and they're actually selected not for how they look or coloring, but basically for their ability to forage and how good mothers they make, and their flightiness, which makes them less likely to be attacked by predators. We offer a way for their waste products, which is urine and feces combined into one, which they deposit mostly at night. We offer a way that it doesn't produce near the level of ammonia gas by composting it in place. And this is the deep litter method. Again, why ventilation becomes so important. And they will, if they're here in the mornings late, they will scratch this in. But if they aren't scratching it in, we'll use shavings, purchase shavings to mix it in. Now, this back wall, okay, I'll get into that later. We also provide a place for them to lay their eggs. And when they decide to become mamas and go broody, we allow them a place in private to hatch out their chicks and then provide all the comforts of water and feed and fresh greens. When they become teenagers, they move into their own area there. Now, what do the chickens provide for us? Well, obvious, eggs for consumption, meat, should we choose to harvest them for their bodies, compost for, waste and products for future composting, as well as all of the ecosystem services out in the garden. So when they are looking for bugs, they're mainly carnivores, they're scratching up the surface, and those little claws act like micro tillers. So an example would be if they are scratching, inherently they will be kind of breaking up the leaves, and by getting down at the roots, they eventually kill the plants. And this happens in different levels, but if we want to concentrate the number of chickens and get some real micro-tilling done, we go into the high tunnel. As you can see on the left, all of the ground cover has been pretty much cleared. And on the right, what we do is we kind of help them out by solarizing. And then when they get in there, all the leaves are pretty much down flat, and they're able to access the soil much easier. Now, as you can see, there are no fences holding the chickens in anywhere, so except the large 8-foot deer fence, privacy on this side, and just tarps on that side. And so they pretty much travel where they find the bugs. Way in the back there, they're going to be looking and foraging in the leaf litter, and they may move to another area if we are harvesting way in the back there. If we're harvesting out weeds and we're upturning a lot of soil, that's where they're going to be, so they can basically be getting the best meal wherever they are attending to. And in some areas where we don't want them, where we do want them to basically attack at weeds, because we have pervasive Bermuda grass, we'll actually dump their food all along here. We had a huge patch right here, and we were able to keep it at bay because we fed them right alongside. And so we use those microtillers any way we can.